Hey, make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button and go ahead and give it a like. Let's see how many likes I can get on this video. But I'm going to tell you that hiring freeze scare video that I did, found out that it was not true. Now, it was a little bit of a slowdown. It was a slowdown, and it was a small class. Now, as for the pad getting resurfaced and resealed and all that, I asked about that. I said, hey, what about this? And I found out that they are still taking bids on it. So just to let you know, I kind of jumped the gun on that video a little bit. It was also because a lot of guys that were coming to Prime that I've been talking to that want me as their trainer, they sent me the letters that said, hey, we're under a hiring freeze right now and we would like to get you in as soon as possible, so we will contact you whenever a date becomes available. And I asked about it, and I was told from a reliable source that it's because they're resurfacing the pad and resealing it, and they're going to repaint the lines and all that during 4th of July. Well, we're past 4th of July. I asked again. I said, hey, what's up with resurfacing the pad? What happened with that? Oh, we didn't get all the bids in, so we're waiting on all the bids. We wanted to do it 4th of July weekend. I was like, great. Like, I just made a video about this, and I guess next time I'm gonna wait till I see, like, I don't know, the machines show up and then like, hey, the pad's shut down. So like, I learned a lesson, and I do apologize for that, but that was the information I had at the time. So I see that they're picking up stuff because those guys that got those emails saying, hey, wait for the next available date, you know, they got their dates. So I have one coming in this weekend, and I have another one coming in the next week. So look, they're coming in. So if you were waiting because you thought that there was a hiring freeze, there's not a hiring freeze. I think that they're still keeping the sizes of the class to a minimum, and I think that is still kind of slowed down. We're trying to get caught up on the TNT side because TNT takes longer, and we have a lot of TNT instructors. We do. We have a lot of people doing TNT, but they can't keep up with it because TNT takes longer than the PSD side. So PSD, we can get you done in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You know, it really depends on the student how long it takes. If we have a guy doing really good, we can get it done faster. If we have a guy that's really struggling, we can take longer to get it done. On average, I'm going to say 2 to 3 weeks. It just depends on you, really. Like, it's an accelerated program, yes, and we're going to push you as hard as we can and get you through it so you can get to the next phase. But the TNT phase is longer. So whenever you get to the TNT phase, you're probably going to have to wait on a trainer for a little bit. You know, it's not all the time, and it's not, you know, it's not everybody. Some people, they get a trainer really fast. They match up with somebody really fast. They do a matching system to match people together to make it a little bit smoother of a transition. So they kind of did a test on your trainer and seen like how he worded the questions, so that pretty much they give you like 4 different statements. It's all like, which are most important to you? Cleanliness, hygiene, hard work ethics, showing up on time. I mean, like, it was a bunch of stuff, and you had to put it on in order. What meant the most to you, what doesn't mean much to you. And what they're doing is compiling data to see who matches up with who. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of my stuff ended up like OCD stuff, like cleanliness, and like, you know, stuff has certain places it goes and it needs to go there. Like, I bet it was a bunch of OCD stuff, because I've noticed that a lot of my students match up to that, and they're all like germs are out here, and like, you know, I get the guys washing their hands when they go to the bathroom. That's what I'm talking about. Like, wash your hands. So, you know, like, I like it too. Like, I don't like those guys that don't wash their hands, man. I'm a germaphobe. I don't like those germs. Like, I don't want to get sick. And I don't want to touch the steering wheel after the guy that just went pee and didn't wash his hands. That's disgusting. It really is. But on the TNT side, there's a long, I don't know how long it is. I'm not going to say too long, but there's a list that they're waiting on trainers, and they're trying to get you trainers. You guys that are waiting, they're trying to get y'all trainers. It's just TNT takes, on average, probably 5 to 8 weeks. And then once you're finished with TNT, boom, there's another wait. Guess what? The trucks. You're waiting on a truck. And you're waiting on all the people that were before you waiting on a truck. So think about that. A lot of people get to that 30K miles and they're all like, it's time to upgrade. I want to be there now. Guess what? There's a guy that's been there waiting a week longer than you. He's waiting on a truck. I went over there the other day because I went to find my friend's truck over there. He ordered a truck. So I was like, man, I'm going to go over there and look at the trucks. There's a lot of rows of trucks over there. There's more than there usually is. So I'm hoping that that's showing that we had a bunch of trucks come in and we're going to have more people coming to upgrade. I see a lot of my students are upgrading right now, and it feels good to see them get their own trucks and get moving out on their own. You know, it's like one of your kids moving out. Like boy's growing up over there. Like he's out doing his own thing. He's out there working on his own. You know, I couldn't be prouder. Like, you know, the guys out there living the dream, and that's what we're doing. Like, it feels good when you see the little kids out there, and you're in your own truck with no trainer, and that little kid's out there. He's all like, honk the horn, and you're all like, got you, bro. And you just whoa, you know, honk, honk, and those kids are all happy, and like it's freaking awesome. You know, and the scary part starts. Like, you're all like, oh my gosh, my trainer's not here no more. If I have problems, what do I do? So, you know, the reality hits you, and you're all like, man, I'm out here by myself. Trust me, you'll never forget that first dock. You will not forget that first dock. I'm telling you. I bet money on it. You know, and guys that jump out there and y'all just straight up jump into lease, be careful with that. You know, falling flat on your face starting a new job like this, it's hard. You know, nobody ever said that Prime was easy. Nobody ever said that, hey, you come out here and we give you a CDL. Like, I get guys all the time coming out here and they're all like, man, I thought this was going to be easy. And I said, nah, it's a lot harder than you thought. But after they figure it out and they get comfortable, it starts becoming easier, and they're all like, okay, it's not so bad. So keep y'all's heads up too. That's what I'm saying. You know, you might have to wait a while, but keep your heads up, because you're gonna get this done. You're gonna get to your own truck, and you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be making money. We'll say the money's making you happy, but you know, there's other stuff in trucking that's not all butterflies and rainbows still. So, just like I always say, do your research before you come out here. Do your research before you get onto a truck. Well, I'm out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you give a lot of thumbs up. I'll be looking for them. But I'm out for the day.